Have you ever been in a position where you had to negotiate something? Perhaps you tried to get a better deal on something. Perhaps tried to make two arguing friends see sense. In a negotiation situation, it can be difficult to know what to do or say. It's like a game. If you go in without having a playing strategy or not knowing the rules, you'll find succeeding far more difficult. Therefore, the trick is to start off knowing what strategy to use. In a negotiation, there are two common useful strategies: integrative bargaining and distributive bargaining. Either of these should be great tools in your negotiation arsenal and are well worth getting to grips with. Integrative bargaining is otherwise known as win-win bargaining. In it, both parties in the negotiation try to find a resolution which benefits them both equally. Imagine two people were arguing over who gets to eat a slice of pizza. Now, the obvious resolution to this is just cut the slice of pizza in half. However, if the parties discuss what they wanted exactly, they could discover that one party liked to eat the pizza crust and was less interested in the rest of it, whereas the other wanted the toppings only. In this way, through integrative bargaining, both parties could get exactly what they wanted. Where integrative bargaining was a win-win strategy, distributive bargaining is a win-lose. It is more self-serving and competitive. It is a negotiation strategy employed when you have to distribute and divide something. Using the same pizza example, instead of both parties getting what they want most, they are now negotiating on how much they can get in total out of the pizza slide. As such, integrative bargaining can be the more diplomatic and fairer system of negotiation. Distributive bargaining can be effective for you if employed successfully. Key to use integrative bargaining is knowing the answers to these few questions. What is my best alternative agreement? What is most important to me? This if the negotiations don't seem to be going your way. What is something else you would agree with or settle for? Dropping parts of your deal makes you more flexible and allows a more satisfactory and mutually beneficial agreement to be found. What is most important to the other party, and what might they settle with? This can only be determined through careful questioning and careful analysis, but is well worth your time to find out. If you have a good idea of what the other party may settle for, then have a good direction to steer the negotiations. Knowledge and understanding of these crucial questions can not only make your negotiations effective, but reach the best possible solution for both parties. On the other hand, to win over a distributive bargaining relies on a degree of knowledge. You should know your bet, how much you are willing and happy to lose in negotiation, and keep that information quiet. As distributive bargaining is naturally more self-serving, any information and strategy you have should be kept to yourself. You should also try to ascertain what the other party is willing to part with, and try to make that so, and hopefully take the most out of the deal. Negotiation is like a game. If you enter a negotiation without any strategy, integrative, distributive, or otherwise, then you will almost certainly lose out more severely than if you would with either strategy.